there friends, welcome to Createful Art. As you can see, it is snowing and I am in Arizona. It's not supposed to be snowing. Look at all those white blossoms falling from the sky. Let's pretend it's spring since it's snowing all across America right now, and let's paint some cherry blossoms. Let's get started.
For this first step, I'm going to paint my background. I have my phthalo cyan green here and brilliant blue and white, and I'm going to mix those for my background. I'm going to take my wash brush and I'm going to come in here and grab this color that I created that I really like. Okay, and I'm just putting this down and I'm being very, very loose. I'm going to add some white in there, some green, and what I'm doing is going to create like this area right here that's much lighter than the outsides, and I want you to be creative with this. You don't need to do it exactly the way that I'm doing it. Just have fun with your colors. Pick a color that you absolutely love and go with that if you want to, and then get your background done. Okay, so I'm making the pink that I want to see my blossoms being, okay? So go ahead and mix your pink. So what I'm doing is I'm dipping my brush into my water, and then I'm going to take my finger and splash some of this color around, and I'm kind of trying to stay within this area right here. You just need a little bit and then you can go on to the next step. Okay, so for this step I'm going to grab my small round brush and I'm going to take my black. I'm going to grab a little bit more of the black on the tip here. Okay, and I'm going to start right here in this corner. So I'm just going to very lightly place my brush down, put some more of this stem right there, skipping just a little bit. Kind of want it to reach down just a little bit right here, like it's branching off right there. Some branches over here. Okay, I'm going to grab some of my bronze and add some bronze to it. And then right through here where it's a thicker part of, I'm going to go ahead and put more pressure on my brush. Okay, and I'm going to apply the color pretty thick to give it some texture. I'm just going to keep pushing down and taking that bronze and adding it to the edge here. So I'm going to grab my small flat brush and I'm just going to grab some white here and kind of go along this right here just to lighten that color. And I'm leaving this open for a blossom to be going over the stem. I'm going to take my black brush and I'm going to add in some little roundish tips right here. Okay, so I'm just adding some pressure on my brush where I want that tip to be. I don't add the pressure, so like that. So I'm going to add a little bit of a stem right here, and then I'll show you. Just make a point and then push. Point and then push, like that. Right, so now I'm going to mix my yellow with my green. Get myself a nice little light green here. Now I'm going to put in what would be the stems that go along the blossoms area. So you know how they kind of branch out from an area. So I'm just going to pick that area and just kind of be fast with it, coming out here like that. Alright, so now I'm going to take that pink color that I used before, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to basically be making a kind of an abnormal circle like this, and then filling in that circle. And some run into each other like that. And this is just really fast. Just kind of go back and grab a different color if they're right next to each other, and then just make the rounds. I'm taking that darker color I'm going to add it to the very bottoms. Like that, just really quickly. Then I'm going to take my white and I'm just going to blend it right here on top with what's already there underneath. Right, here's the really fun part. You get to make a blob. Yay for blobs. Okay, I'm going to grab that darker portion right there, and I'm grabbing, maybe I'll grab my bigger round brush for this. Okay, and you're going to be making this blob right here. Now make it in a regular shape. Whatever you do, just make it irregular. Fill it in. Okay. Doesn't matter what it ends up looking like if it's different than mine. You honestly don't have to do much with any of that right there. Okay? Just leave it like that. You're going to do the same thing right here. Just to make a nice little blob. I forgot to put these on, so I'm going to put these on real quick. Look at that one. These ones kind of opening up a little bit more. They can go into each other. And then you have this other blob that needs to be right here. So I'm just going to come in here, very quickly, very loosely, make a shape. And then I will deal with that shape that I've created afterwards. So you'll have this spot right here as well. Come in here. I'm just going to make it a little bit separated from the other one. No big deal, whatever shape it turns out to be. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, and then I have this one down here. And this one, I'm going to have a little bit bigger to fill in this space. Okay, and I can always fix the shapes later. For example, I see that this right here is very flat and going this direction, so I'm going to create some more shapes going out here. You know, you want some things to connect that aren't connecting, add those things in. Like that. And then this one's connecting over here. So now what I'm going to do with my shapes is I'm just going to come in here and round some of these edges. That's really going to make it look like these are blossoms. I don't have to round all of them. It's definitely not your one stroke cherry blossom, but it's going to look more realistic than them. So I'm going to add some of the petals, just branching out. So now we're on to creating the highlights of our flowers here. Okay, so in this step we're going to add white, and we're adding white because it will show the underneath colors here. So the more white that you add, the more coverage it will have, but as you can see I took off some of that white and then it turns more pink. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the white on the outer layer, or on the outside of my flower. And I'll just keep dipping into my white, and I'm going to kind of shape the flowers as I see them. So I'll pick this as a flower right here. Okay, and then some flowers will be coming from behind. And I'm definitely not looking for it to be perfect. So I'm gonna kind of work quick and be more loose with it. See, and if I branch that down like that, see how it looks like a flower? And then you don't really have to worry about every little thing looking exactly like how it's supposed to. If a couple of them look like how they're supposed to. This gives you so much more freedom when you're painting. Just going from flower to flower, adding in some light areas, some highlights. And if you need to look at some flowers to kind of get an idea of what they look like. I'm adding some white, just hanging out on the outside here. That won't mix with any of that pink, okay? And they get whiter on these edges. It's just what they do. And the more you layer paint, the more realistic it's gonna look. Another one of these. Just coming out right there. And lighten that one up. Okay, so now we're ready for the next step. Okay, so this next step is going to add some more dimension to your painting. And what I'm doing right here is I'm just going to take some of my yellow and add it to my pink. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some of this pink in here. You're not changing the flower so much as you're just adding some pop to it. Okay, so see how that just adds a little bit more of some more dimension to it. You're going to add this just to some areas, just slightly. You don't have to add this to all of them, just a few, but enough to make them all kind of feel like they all belong together. Okay, and I'll put a little bit of that color in my blossom that haven't exploded yet. Now what's really fun is you're going to add in the insides. You're just going to take some white, add it to your yellow. In the middle here, you're going to just do little pokes of this. So be light with your brush, just wispy in here. Okay, so any flower center that you think you can see, just take it very lightly with your brush here, the tip of it. And notice I have to go back for some paint quite often because the tip takes all the paint off like that. You can have some of them coming out, the blobs on the end, you know where the pollen is. Once you're done with that, you can move on to making the leaves. Alright, so for these leaves, they have small tips and then they get bigger on the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and make some leaves. So I'm going to poke and then pressure and then come in with that other side. Okay, and I can grab some of my yellow here that I've been using, and then just kind of fill it in like that. Okay, so how I decide what I'm going to do is I look for areas in my painting that look like they're missing something. So like right here, looks like it needs something, and then I just bring it in. And I'm like the opposite of a perfectionist apparently. So I just kind of go with the flow. And maybe I want to make this a twin. Come out. Make this one kind of curve a little bit. A little bit of green to some portions of this. Come in here and lighten that up. Add some green in there. Make that look like it's a little more like attached. There we go. This one's just floating out here, so I might have to put a stem on that. That's how it's done. I'm gonna make some of the green go up into some of these with the little pokes, you know. And just a few of them. Some yellow in it. This one I'm going to go all the way up the side just for some randomness. Oh, some of them just can't get out of that thing. Like they don't have a whole bunch of leaves coming out. Just leave it like that. Maybe to have some green down here, I'll add looks of a leaf. And another one. So for kicks, I'm going to take my yellow and my bronze, my gold and my yellow and my bronze, and I'm adding in some metallic. Okay, you don't have to do this step. If you like yours the way that it is, keep it the way you want. And it's gonna really shine. I'm gonna give it some of that metallic in here. But when the light hits it, the middles will pop. Have fun with it, play. Be sure to sign your work when you're done.
I just want to give a shout out to my Createful Art members listed here who helped make this video possible. Thank you so much. There is a link in the description below where you can become a Createful Art member too and help me make these videos. It is my Createful Art members who voted and chose this video for you to enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!